Welcome to Ho'oponopono Blessings. Today, you will understand something that can completely transform the way you live, feel, manifest, and react to life. The theme of this video is, when you stop fighting, everything starts to fall into place. Breathe deeply, because perhaps, without realizing it, you have spent too much time trying to control everything. Trying to speed up processes. Trying to convince people. Trying to force outcomes. Trying to fight against feelings, against the past, against the present, against life itself. And the more you fight, the more tired you become, the further from peace you feel. But there is a profound truth that few people understand. Often, life does not reorganize itself when you force it. It reorganizes itself when you stop resisting. And that is exactly what we are going to talk about today. Imagine a lake. When the water is constantly being stirred, you cannot see the bottom. But when everything calms down, the water clears naturally. The human mind works the same way. Much of suffering does not come only from problems, but from constant mental resistance against them. You think, this shouldn't be happening. Why haven't I achieved it yet? I need to solve this now. What if it goes wrong? What if I lose? What if it never gets better? Without realizing it, you enter a state of perpetual struggle. And the body feels it. The mind feels it. Your energy feels it. In Noetics, there is a very interesting understanding. Consciousness directly influences how we perceive and react to reality. In other words, when your mind is at war, you begin to see war in everything. You interpret delays as failure, silence as rejection, changes as threats, challenges as punishment. But when consciousness calms down, perception shifts, and then something remarkable begins to happen. You start to see solutions that were previously invisible. Ho'oponopono teaches exactly this. Clearing is not just about manifesting things. It is about dissolving internal resistance. When you repeat, "I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, I am grateful," you are not begging the universe. You are clearing memories that create fear, anxiety, attachment, and lack of control. Many people practice Ho'oponopono wanting to control the outcome. But the true power begins when you let go. When you understand, I don't need to control everything for things to work out. This is profound. Because the conditioned mind believes that relaxing is dangerous. It believes that if you stop controlling, everything will get worse. But observe your own life. How many times did something only resolve itself after you tired of insisting? After you let go? After you stopped chasing? Neville Goddard taught something extremely powerful. You do not manifest through effort. You manifest through your internal state. This changes everything. Because many people are trying to manifest prosperity while in a state of fear, trying to manifest love while in a state of lack, trying to manifest peace while in a state of tension. But the subconscious responds to the predominant state. Neville said, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This means, stop vibrating as someone at war with life. Begin to feel like someone who already trusts. Because when you truly believe, you relax. Think about it. When you know something is already resolved, you do not fall into despair. Despair is born from doubt. Perhaps today you are trying to control money, relationships, the future, outcomes, answers, recognition, changes. But there is a huge difference between taking action and fighting internally. You can act with lightness. You can walk without anxiety. You can build without desperation. You can work without living in a state of emotional survival. And when that happens, your energy changes completely. There is something very important that almost no one talks about. Excessive control is, more often than not, fear in disguise. You try to predict everything because you are afraid of suffering. You try to control people because you are afraid of losing them. You try to speed up outcomes because you fear you are not enough. But life rarely flourishes under tension. Flowers do not bloom by being pulled. Everything in nature happens through flow. And you are also part of nature. Now imagine this deeply. What if some things are taking time precisely because you are gripping too tightly, energetically, mentally, emotionally? Sometimes, Resistance is what keeps the door closed. You think about the problem all day. You analyze the problem. You react to the problem. You feed the problem. And without realizing it, you strengthen exactly what you wish to dissolve. Ho'oponopono enters as a state of conscious surrender. It is not giving up on life. It is stopping the war against it. There is a very powerful peace when you understand. I can do my part without carrying the weight of the universe on my shoulders. This liberates you because you begin to realize that not everything depends on you controlling everything perfectly. In fact, many of the greatest changes happen in the invisible. While you sleep, while you clear memories, while you trust, while you allow yourself to breathe. Noetics also explores the influence of observation and intention. And this leads us to something profound. What you emotionally feed grows in your perception. If you constantly feed chaos, your mind finds more chaos. But when you begin to feed calm, your brain starts to notice opportunities, paths, and synchronicities that were previously hidden. Not because the magical world changed instantly, but because your consciousness stopped filtering only fear. Perhaps you are tired of trying so hard, of overthinking, of carrying everything alone, of feeling that you need to solve everything immediately. So listen to this with kindness. You do not need to overpower life by force. You do not need to control every detail to deserve peace. You do not need to suffer constantly to prove you are trying. There is a silent strength in the act of letting go. And often, it is precisely in that moment that everything begins to fall into place. Answers arrive. People change. Opportunities appear. Ideas become clear. The path opens. Because your mind has finally stopped blocking the flow with constant fear. Now close your eyes for a few seconds, if you can. Breathe slowly, and mentally repeat. I allow life to organize itself. I release the need for excessive control. I don't have to fight against everything. I choose to trust. I allow peace within myself. I clear all resistance. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I allow life to organize itself. I release the need for excessive control. I don't have to fight against everything. I choose to trust. I allow peace within myself. I clear all resistance. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I allow life to organize itself. I release the need for excessive control. I don't have to fight against everything. I choose to trust. I allow peace within myself. I clear all resistance. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I allow life to organize itself. I release the need for excessive control. I don't have to fight against everything. I choose to trust. I allow peace within myself. I clear all resistance. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I allow life to organize itself. I release the need for excessive control. I don't have to fight against everything. I choose to trust. I allow peace within myself. I clear all resistance. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I allow life to organize itself. I release the need for excessive control. I don't have to fight against everything. I choose to trust. I allow peace within myself. I clear all resistance. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I allow life to organize itself. I release the need for excessive control. I don't have to fight against everything. I choose to trust. I allow peace within myself. I clear all resistance. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I allow life to organize itself. I release the need for excessive control. I don't have to fight against everything. I choose to trust. I allow peace within myself. I clear all resistance. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I allow life to organize itself. I release the need for excessive control. I don't have to fight against everything. I choose to trust. I allow peace within myself. I clear all resistance. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Feel this, not as someone giving up, but as someone finally letting go of unnecessary wars. When you stop fighting against yourself, your energy shifts. When you stop feeding fear, your perception changes. When you stop resisting the flow, life begins to breathe along with you. And maybe everything you've been searching for has been waiting precisely for this moment of inner surrender. Thank you for allowing yourself to learn, to evolve, and to understand that not all transformation is born from extreme effort. Often, true change begins when you clear fear, release excessive control, and allow life to reorganize itself naturally. Ho'oponopono, the teachings of Neville Goddard, and Noetics remind us that inner peace changes how we see and live reality. If this video helped you in any way, leave your like, share your experience in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to receive future messages of healing, consciousness, and transformation. See you in the next video with love. Aloha!